Well, my kid does not have a very soft stomach, let's just say, because he has literally drank in that water
So
every
gross.
single time, gulping it. Not even, oops, it went in my mouth. And then he's like literally the only one that never gets diarrhea. Literally.
That's impressive.
I'm telling you.
Because there is a lot of chlorine in those.
My kid, I
So
swear to
much.
God, he has like a jail stomach.
So, jail stomach. I love it.
He could do anything and be
He
totally
could eat
fine.
whatever.
Yeah. Hey there. Welcome to Parties to Playdates. I'm Kendall.
And I'm Jess. We're here to fill your day with warmth and laughter.
Join us as we navigate the chaos and joy of everyday life.
We're all about sharing real life moments with a dash of humor and practical tips.
So grab your coffee and settle in for a cozy chat.
Because here, every moment is a story worth sharing.
No topic is off limit.
And every listener is a friend.
Let's get this party started.
Good morning, Kendall.
Good morning.
I know it's kind of early today. I apologize.
It's okay. I was literally in bed until Ryan was like, do you know she's outside? I was like, oh my gosh, yes. My alarm just kept going off.
Well, I got here early. I got here like 10 or 15 minutes early. And I'm like, I'm not going to go in early because I already feel bad how early it is.
You're fine as I'm yawning.
So I just sat in my car for a minute, messed around.
Mav actually woke up earlier today and it was fine. He always comes into our bed. So he woke me up and it was lovely.
Well, that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, it was
glad
nice.
you were awake.
He was sitting there just eating Cheerios, just
I love it.
watching TV. It was really sweet.
I love morning kid time. It's the best.
Oh, me too.
It's so
sweet.
I saw one of my children this morning. And he walked in and he's like wrapped in a blanket. He has his bonnet on because he wears a bonnet now to protect his curls. But
So funny.
I was like, hey, son, good morning. And I was like, can you do me a favor? And he was like, oh, I just woke up. I was like, not immediately, but in the next couple of hours, like I needed to do this. And he was like, oh, fine. Like, do not ask me to do stuff first thing in the morning. I was like,
Even though you said couple hours.
I'm like, I'm sorry, son. I just needed to get this taken care of. I need your help. He was so put out.
Just help.
I was like, I'm pretty sure you just slept for probably 15 hours and you could really do this. It's not even a large task.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what they say or do this week?
So this weekend, Ryan's sister is in town from California with her family. So her husband
So
and their daughter.
fun.
Yes, so much fun. And Sunday, we all spent the entire day at Ryan's grandmother's house in Destin. And it was absolutely an all-day affair. And it was so much fun. We were like, oh my gosh, we're not going to be able to go from like 11 to 6. That's like a long day.
Yeah.
We were there till 9. Literally. It was so much fun. So we went at 11 because we were all going to go swimming. So all of us cousins, we all went swimming. Their daughter went down for a nap the second we got there. And then Mav, he wants to swim.
Mm-hmm.
So he swam for 2 hours straight, literally did not get out of the pool. His little hands and toes were raisiny. It was so cute. He had such a good time. And it was actually the first time in probably over 2 years that I got to suntan. Like literally lay out,
Nice.
put like suntanning lotion on and just relax and not worry.
Yeah.
It was literally the first time in over 2 years. If anybody can even wrap their minds around that. Yeah.
That's
It
nice.
was so nice. I was like, I could do this all day. And Ryan was like, okay. And I was like, oh my God, this is so great. I've missed this so much. And then after that, I had to go down for a nap. And during all of that, we had appetizers and hors d'oeuvres and a really light lunch leading into, they do a shrimp boil for his sister being in town.
Yeah.
I mean, always a shrimp boil. But they did set out crab traps a few days ago. One of the cousins went fishing with the uncle who goes fishing a lot.
Yeah.
And they take all the heads and the bones and stuff and throw them in the traps and then throw them in the water. I think there's like 6 big crab traps they have on their dock. And the uncle came out and was like, hey, where's Mav? And I was like, oh, he's napping. He's like, oh, for how much longer? I'm like, probably at least another hour. And he was like, I guess I'm waiting then to help pull up the crab traps.
Aww.
And he's like, sorry, everybody, we're just going to have to wait. And I'm like, oh my God, you're so sweet.
Aww.
I know. He's like, I need my little buddy to come help me with the crab traps because he
Yeah.
loves doing it. And he really does. So he woke up super tired because they were all loud in the kitchen and he wasn't ready to get up, which is fine. But he was still like clinging on to Ryan for 20 minutes. He fell back asleep on Ryan outside.
Aww.
I know, it was really sweet. And then Ryan had to pass him over to me because he had to go to the bathroom. And I'm sitting there and kind of getting uncomfortable. He couldn't get comfy on me. And the uncle came up and he was like, Mav, do you want to go on the dock and hold the fish and look at the crabs and help me? And he literally popped up and was like, yeah. And then reached his arms out. And I was like, oh my God, how do you understand that? But it's so amazing. And he walks out on the dock and he's out there doing like, he's trying to pull up the ropes,
Oh my gosh,
pulling the
how
crab
cute.
traps. It was so sweet. And they bring him on up. They open it. There was so many crabs and fish. It was literally insane. At first, I was like, "Oh, I didn't know you guys were gonna do crabs as well." He's like, "There's only a few, only a few." There was a whole sheet pan prepared and ready for everybody to eat. It was
dang.
wild. Uncle E, he takes tongs and like, pulls out all the crabs and stuff, and like, takes the fish and we throw them back in the water. And Mav's over there picking the fish up off the ground and holding them and throwing them back in the water, taking his tongs when he's not watching and trying to get in the baskets and trying to get the crabs.
Oh
and
my gosh.
he's just living his best life. Like he wanted to help. And it
Yeah.
was so amazing. And then we were done doing all the traps. And so we all went in. Everyone else left. Mav followed him all the way down the driveway to his setup where he boils everything and like
Yeah.
cooks and cleans everything. And Mav's over there grabbing the hose, putting it in the bucket where the crabs are, filling it up, helping like pour salt in. They like clean themselves. And then while Uncle E was like preparing all the other food, the veggies and getting the water boiling, Mav has the tongs playing with the crab, pulling them up and being like, ooh, look. And I'm like, oh my God. And he's just so happy. And then they like dump it and then dump the crabs in the basket to boil them. And he's helping carrying the basket over there.
Oh, cute.
He's so sweet. And he just sits there and he's like, okay, I'm just going to sit and wait and watch. And he did. And it was really, really sweet. And then when all the food came up, he looked at everything and he was like in awe. He was just like, whoa. And me and Ryan, we've tried to get him to eat shrimp before. He just doesn't really care. He's tried crab once, like shredded crab. It wasn't even real fresh crab. So we were like making him a plate. And I'm like, let's do shrimp again. Let's do, because he kept pointing at the stone crab claws, which like gorgeous, just big pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And he kept poking one, and I was like, okay, well I guess this is the one he wants. And Ryan's like, well, he's never like. I was like, just do it. If not, someone will eat it. Like it's not going to be like going to waste. And he's like, you're right. And he sat there and watched Ryan peel a shrimp, break the claw, and get it all ready. And he was like, ooh, and he sat down in his chair. I'm not kidding you. Ryan put the plate down and walked away to go get himself a plate. And Mav took the shrimp, the whole shrimp, dipped it in the secret shrimp sauce, put the whole thing in his mouth.
Oh my gosh.
And went, and he kept going, please, 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 more. He wanted more so bad. He was shaking. And I was like, Ryan, we need more shrimp. And I was like, oh my God, he already ate it. I was like, he ate the whole thing in one bite. And then I pointed to the crab. I was like, try the crab. And he took the whole thing. Please, please, please. And I was like, oh my God.
You little shrimp and crab eater, little seafood guy.
He ate, I want to say 4 things of shrimp, which they were big shrimp. They were great. Like one big thing of the stone crab claw, and happy as can be.
Oh, that's
so happy. And we were like, oh my God, what a beautiful day he had. He was so happy. He got to swim, nap, catch, clean, cook, and eat dinner. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was such a great day.
Well, it shows you how they say that kids that help prepare their meals are more likely to eat them.
Yeah.
Which is interesting if you think about it, because I don't know, after I cook, sometimes I'm like, I don't even want to eat.
Right. Totally.
I guess I've done a little too much. But like when they feel involved, like part of the process.
Yeah.
It has them invested and they want to really know what it tastes like. So
yeah,
it
made me be like, oh my gosh, now I want him to looking at what we do. Oh, let me show you how I make this quesadilla. Because literally I made him a quesadilla for lunch yesterday and all he did was eat the cheese.
Yeah. Well,
that's
the
it.
best part.
He ate nothing else. And Ryan's like, so he had cheese for lunch? I'm like, yep.
It's fine. Jess does that all the time.
Maybe, I know, right? Your Auntie Jess does this, but it's okay.
It's fine. You're on the Jess diet. Nothing but
funny.
cheese.
So yeah, it was a beautiful weekend. It was fantastic. I wish we could do that more often because Mav totally thrived because that's exactly what he needs to be doing.
Yeah, that kind of stuff is so fun.
Yeah, it was great.
That's great.
Do you have any fun or kind of stories? I was going to say fun or sad, but I don't want to hear sad. But,
no, I have no sad stories.
I'm like, any kind of thing?
Boo on sad stories. So I got a second paddleboard because Andrew said he wanted to come paddleboarding with me. So I finally got a second one because I have an old one that's a hard one that it's a pain in the ass to transport.
Yeah.
And so last year I got an inflatable one, which I love. But Andrew's never been great at paddleboarding. He's tried my old one and he's he just has to sit down the whole time. His center of gravity is a little off, I think.
I think it's harder for men. I will be very honest.
I agree. I finally got a second one, and we took him out in the Gulf last week, and I felt really bad because I check the waves and stuff, and I'll check the cameras. Sometimes it's hard to tell exactly how rough the water is. It didn't look bad. So we got out there and it was really windy because I didn't check the wind. So I was like, this isn't the best stand up on the paddleboard water. But Andrew was like, I'm going to give it a try. We had just got an anchor for the paddleboard, which
cool.
I didn't even know you could do that. And it was a game changer because normally I'm just out there paddling to keep out where I want to be because the wind's blowing me around. But so we had paddled out and we had anchored. And then Andrew was like, he's like, I'm going to try it. And so he unclips from my board and he takes off and he's just a little bit away. But the water's rough. I'm not standing up paddleboarding in this water.
Yeah.
And he stands up and he's got it for maybe 2 seconds. And then he does the, But it was so funny because he slouched forward, but in a standing position and then just went face first.
Oh my God, like
head
dove?
head first, but falling. It almost looked like he did it on purpose. And I thought it was so funny. And I'm just still anchored, just hanging out, laughing my ass off.
So good.
And I was laughing not loud enough. He could still hear me because he was kind of far away. And he was like, "Are you laughing at me?" And I was like,
100%.
"Yes, that was hilarious." I was like, "That was so good." But yeah, they've been really fun. I'm excited for our new paddleboard accessories.
That's really awesome.
I got a little mini speaker, little mini waterproof speaker.
Does it like suction cup or anything?
It had a little clip on it, so we
nice.
clip it to one of the little D rings, and then his paddleboard also his paddleboard also came with a wet bag that
cool.
clips on. So that's really nice because I'm always putting my phone in a Ziploc and then throwing it in a little mini ice chest that I take out there. But the wet bag's nice because I can put my phone and stuff in there and then clip it on, and then I don't have to worry about it getting wet. So
that's perfect.
So yeah,
that's great.
it's fun. We've been having some fun paddleboarding. We've gone twice, and both times it's been really rough.
I'm glad he's trying to do it with you. That's great.
Yeah. And then the last week when I was coming to your house, I realized there's that little dock put-in area, like a little boat ramp right there by where all those big ships come in. But there's a bridge you can go underneath, and then to the right is like super calm, chilled out water. And I was like, this is where we need to come practice standing up on paddleboards.
Yeah, and it's like it goes back really far.
Yeah, and I had a feeling, so I was like, this is a good spot because you can park, we can put right in at the little thing. If we want to be brave, we can adventure over by the big boats, but if we don't, we can just go on the smooth water. So we're going to have to try that out one of these days.
Ooh, that'd be fun. The only thing I'd be scared of is alligators or crocodiles. I don't remember which one we have.
Alligators, yeah. I just don't think about that.
Yeah, and that's like the only thing.
I just don't get in the water. I might dip my feet in or splash some water up on me. But a lot of times that water, I don't even really want to be in it because
it's like murky
and gross. And I'm kind of like, I'm good.
Yeah. You're like, don't look down.
Don't look down. But Andrew grew up swimming in really creepy looking water. So he won't be freaked out about that. He might swim in that. I don't know. I'm not.
He'll just fall.
He'll just fall right in.
He's like, I don't mean to go swimming, but I do.
I know.
It's funny.
So yeah.
Well, that's great. Both of our stories were great because they were both perfect for summertime.
They really are.
Yeah.
So good. I love the summertime. It's my favorite. I just want to be outside. I just want to be in the sun.
Yeah.
I just want to be floating or in the water.
I know. That's the only way to survive Florida summers.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Totally.
It's really the only way, unless you stay inside like I've been doing.
Yeah.
It's just too hot for me.
It's like one or the other. It's either half naked outside in the water or inside with a sweatshirt in the AC.
I was going to say under a blanket.
At least in my house because it's 68 degrees
all
year round.
love to be in your house. Ryan will only let me go down to 72 because he's a cold-hearted bitch. Just kidding. He's always cold. I don't understand how.
That is weird. It's so funny.
He's always like, it's freezing in here. I'm like, first off, put a blanket on.
Put a blanket on.
Put a jacket on. I'm over there always under blankets. And I'm like, it's hot. And he's like, oh my God.
You know, my kids just walk around my house in blankets. That's how
I think
cold
that's really
it is.
cute. Yeah, they always are. It's so sweet.
So funny. We could probably just save a lot of money on laundry and on our air conditioning if we just turned it up a couple degrees.
But why would we do that?
But no, absolutely not. Why would we do that? We can sit around with blankets on and feel all cozy in our own house.
Exactly.
In the middle of the summer. So silly. So, yeah, what's one of your favorite summertime adventures, traditions, trips?
So our big one that's coming up is we go to Northern California for a full week. Every year on the same week. It's always first weekend of August because it changes, but it's always the first weekend of August. We go to Northern California, toward the Shasta Mountains. It's called Trinity. But we go to this place called Trinity Alps Resort. It's really, I guess it is kind of a resort, but it's a very old school. It's an old mining community where all the old miners, like the gold miners back in California during that time, would stay. They're all in log cabins.
Oh, that's cool.
And they only have electricity. There's AC, there's no Wi-Fi, there's no service because you're just in the middle of the mountains. It's absolutely amazing and it's stunning. And we go the same time every year, and all the other families do the same thing. So we've like grown up with these people that are all from all over, all over the place. And so it's really cool because we've grown up with them. We've seen them. I've seen them in diapers. I've seen them grow up. I've seen them get married. We all have children now.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I mean, it's awesome. So it's like a big reunion of some sort. And it's slightly our family reunion on my dad's side because like all of my dad's brothers and sisters, not all of them, but they usually all go. And they've been going since, I don't know, I think the 70s or the 80s. They've been going for a really long time.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool. And we've been going, like me and my family, we've been going almost every year. I think we skipped a few years just because my sister and I were in travel softball and we made it to nationals. So we had to skip it, unfortunately, because we were playing softball somewhere else. I know it was like always awful when we couldn't make it to Trinity. We were like, should we even do the national?
Like, should we skip the national game?
And they're like, what are you insane? We're like, yeah, we are. But it's amazing. This will be Maverick's third year, which is crazy because he's only 2. And I'm like, and we were talking about that. We're like, how is it his third? But he went when he was 3 months old.
Yeah.
And then again when he was a little over a year. And now he's going to be a little over 2. And we're going.
Oh my gosh, he's going to have so fun this
He is going
so
to
much fun
have
this
a
time.
blast because I have some cousins that bring their kids. Everyone brings their kids. There's literally, I want to say there's like 30 something of us that goes just from our family. And a bunch of my cousins have children that love to go find snakes.
Oh my gosh.
And yes, I know. Find snakes and frogs and all the crazy little animals that are out in nature. And I just know Maverick's going to be rock climbing with them, all up in the mountains, just trying to find all these treasures. It's going to be a blast. And it's great. Everyone, all we do is like play sports, even though I really don't. Last year I tried. It was fun. The year before that, I did not because I was like 3 months post C-section and I wasn't going to be like, running around.
Let's play some flag football.
Literally. They're like, you should try volleyball. I'm like, okay. In one serve, I thought I'd ripped my whole scar open.
Gosh.
It was awful. Yeah. So it was fun. We'll see this year. Not really. I guess not this year, probably. But we'll see.
You don't have to play sports, Kendall.
No, I
Sit around and have some cheese.
I normally don't. Yeah, now I'm running after Maverick. So that's probably what I'll be doing.
Yeah.
But it's fun. They play volleyball every day at the same time, and it's like a thing that they do. They play basketball. They'll do tennis. They now play pickleball because that's a thing now.
Yeah.
And there's bocce ball. There's cornhole, and then at some point, everyone just goes down to the watering hole. I guess it's a watering. It's like a man-made, but it's all from melted snow from the tops of the mountains
like
that come
freezing.
down. It's freaking cold. Like literally, like you have to catch your breath.
Yeah.
It's so cold. I don't know how Mav's going to do it. He'll probably get in.
Yeah.
But everyone rafts, and it's like 100 degrees when we go.
Yeah.
But then it drops to like 50 something at night. It's beautiful. I love this weather.
Perfect.
And we all hang out by the water literally all day long. Everyone drinks and hangs out and eats. We play trivia. It's fantastic. The kids get to like get all tired and everything, and then we all go back to our cabins. My immediate family does different types of dinners every night. So like me and Ryan will do the Wednesday night dinner for everybody. And then my sister and her man will do it. And then my parents will do it. My aunt will do it. And then we all just, I think like 15 of us. So it's really nice. So we only have to really be prepared for one main meal.
Awesome.
It is so nice. And I mean, you feed the armies.
Yeah.
But who cares? It's so easy.
Yeah, you only have to cook once.
Yeah. And then
beautiful.
Lunch is usually my dad or somebody will grill burgers or hot dogs or you make a sandwich. And then breakfast is like my sister usually casseroles or my mom's like pancakes. Like it's just really easy. It's so simple.
It's simple.
It's so nice. Yeah. And then nighttime comes and we go and hang out with our family, or the reason I want to say resort, because you guys, it's not a resort. It's literally not. My mom calls it camping.
It's just an area.
It's yes. So I'm like
with some amenities.
They do certain things. They'll bingo some night. They'll do like campfire with songs. They'll do a movie night for the kids.
Oh, that's fun.
They do once a week talent show. And if you're in the talent show, you get free ice cream.
Oh my gosh. Have you guys done the talent show?
Girl, I have done it my whole life until I became like too cool for it. And then
it's time to get back to the talent show.
I know. And I'm like, Ryan, what can Maverick do to get on that stage to get, even though he doesn't even like ice cream? I was like, what can we do for his talent? I was like, turn some music on, let him dance. I don't know.
You know what you should do with him is those synchronized swimming talent shows?
No.
Where
that's fantastic.
You put up a sheet. So do a couple tables or chairs or whatever. You put up a sheet that looks like water. So a blue sheet. And then from behind, you do a synchronized swimming thing, like your feet and stuff.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You could use Mav, hold him up and have him do things, or do him across the top and make it look like he's like swimming.
That is so funny.
Yeah, you guys could totally come up and be like in little...
like under the sea.
Yeah, like you could do a whole synchronized swimming thing.
Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm going to run it by him.
You'll have to look some up on YouTube. They're so simple. Freaking hilarious.
Oh my gosh,
though.
we should, because my sister and my brother's girlfriend also have babies. Well, actually, I don't think they're going, but my sister and her baby are going. We could do like a baby thing.
You could totally
pop them up
at like same times, different times.
All their feet.
You could like rotate them together. You guys could be passing them around underneath.
Jess.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
You guys are totally going to win the talent show.
Oh my gosh. That is so freaking great. I love that. Thank you for that.
You're
That's
welcome.
such a good idea. But yeah, they do things like that, and it's really fun. And then a long time ago, when we were all really young, me and my sister and my siblings, we used to put up a big poster board on our cabin, because it used to be like the middle of the road cabin between my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, and everyone else who was by the water, because you would walk everywhere. There's so much walking involved, which is fantastic. So we would put this big thing outside, and everyone's name was on it, and you had to like keep tally and tracks of like all the things, how many times you would jump off the bridge. You'd put a sticker or a check mark.
Oh, cute.
How many ice creams did you buy? How many hula hoops were you able to do? How many basketball games did you win? You kept track of it, and at the very end, whatever you were the most at, you would win a prize. So at
like
the very
leaderboard.
end, yes,
that's
at the end of the week, it was really fun. We would do a get together with all of us, all 30 something of us, and we would like a potluck dinner and then hand out prizes. And it's really cute and it's fun. And the kids get gifts and it's awesome. Yeah, it's a really good time. I love it so much. And I cannot wait. I wish we went for 2 weeks, but and we all say that, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
And leaving here for 2 weeks is really hard for me and Ryan to do, but
a week's good. A week
is good. What we normally would do is we would do 2 weeks, but we would do a week in LA
in the mountains,
and then a week in the mountains and then leave and come home. But we're just not doing that this time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I know, it's such a shame.
Dang it.
I know, because everyone's like, oh my God, you're coming to California. I'm like, yes, I am, but I'm not.
About to see you.
Yeah, I'm like, we are flying into Sacramento. We are not flying in LAX. I'm so sorry.
Man.
Yeah.
Camping is so fun.
Yeah, so that's our big trip.
Even camping, if you're like in a building, is nice.
Yeah.
Well, the older I get, the more I'm like, yeah, that still counts as camping.
My mom literally says it's camping. She's like, it can't get any worse than this. I'm like, Mindy, yes, it does.
I think the most important part about it is the no Wi-Fi thing. Because too much of that stuff is so much part of your everyday life that if you have access to it, you're going to use it. You're going to watch a show or you're going to play a game on your phone or whatever it might be. But when there isn't, it's like, it's such a magical, wonderful feeling to be like, can't be reached.
Yeah.
Can't do this. I guess we're going to have to actually spend time together.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Every year's different. The past few years have been actually stressful for me personally, having no Wi-Fi, only because every year that we've gone on this trip, and I don't even want to say it because I don't even want to jinx it, but our dogs have done something to the house that's tragic.
Oh, no.
Yes. And I have to figure it out or find out, like, because we have to go down an hour to go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
And we will, like, once or twice during the week that we're there, we'll, like, go in the beginning and then go again later.
Yeah.
And then my phone always blows up and I'm like, oh, God, what is it? And then I'm just like, well, your dog just totally ruined the carpet and scratched the door and ate it out. And I'm like, oh, my God, just kill me now. So, yeah, it's always been something every year with our dogs. And I'm just like, can we just not this year?
Yeah.
So... yeah, but it is so nice having no Wi-Fi. And the living situation, usually it's like my mom and my dad, me, Ryan, Maverick, all three of my brothers usually, and then their dog. And we're in like 200 square foot cabin.
Yeah.
And it's like
That's
one
cozy.
bathroom.
Cozy.
Yes, it is. It's the bathroom centrally located that you have to go through to get to the kitchen, to get to the front door. So it's always like, are you covered up? Coming through.
Yeah.
Watch out. Shut the door or whatever. Close the curtain.
Yeah.
But it's nice because that's where we get our best sleep, because we
Yeah.
sleep on the veranda, which is literally 2 queen size beds just on the patio outside, and it's so nice. And my parents' cabin, they get the same cabin every year. It's right by the water, so you just hear the streams, and it's so beautiful. It's so nice, and it's so cold. It's so perfect.
That's the best.
Yeah, so I can't wait for this trip.
I love that.
What about you? Any big ones coming up?
We don't have any big ones coming up. We did one a couple weeks ago up to Kentucky, which is so random, but Andrew had found this off of Instagram.
You gotta love social media.
Yeah. A place called the Gorge Underground, which is an old limestone mine that
So cool.
is like flooded. So it's basically a big lake inside of a mine, and they take you in on kayaks and you paddle around, and they give you like a cool little tour and stuff. But that's the only reason we went up there. So we drove 10 hours.
I love it.
Got an Airbnb in the forest, basically. It was so much in the forest that I kept being like, can we turn some lights on in here? Because it was literally shaded 24 hours a day. That's how many trees were around
crazy.
it. It was crazy. But we had a good time. Me and the boys ventured out into the forest, and then we found Extreme that we were playing in that was like filled with a gazillion crawdads. And then we also did this cool sky lift thing. There was like a basic ski lift.
Like a sit
you could
down
fall
bench.
off if you want to be dumb. But they took you to the top of this mountain, and then you could hike around on little trails and stuff up there. So
That is so cool.
afterwards, I was like, this is kind of fun going somewhere for one reason and then finding other things to do while we were
Yeah.
up there. And it was really beautiful. The only thing about living in this part of the country, find legit mountains like the
Are you
mountains
talking about in here in Florida?
yeah, in Florida, or even just close to here, they're not really mountains.
Yeah.
Even if you go to North Carolina, like Asheville, which people would call mountains, they are, but compared to growing up in the West and having mountains like up in Salt Lake City, mountains in Laredo, and legit mountains, thousands and thousands of feet up, and like beautiful mountain rivers, those are really hard to find around here. I have yet to find them. Kentucky was cool. It was beautiful, but I was like, hi, I wonder what the elevation is here. Like 500 feet above sea level. I was like, the city I grew up in that was high desert is like 2,600 feet above sea level. And then the mountains are above that.
Yeah.
So like
crazy.
500 is not a mountain, but it felt mountainousy. That was nice.
That is nice.
But yeah, I was like, we need to do this more often. Just find one random thing to go check out and then discover all the things that are around it.
That's really cool.
There was a lot of other stuff we could have done. There was a bunch of bigger rivers and lakes and stuff that you could go paddleboarding, or you could rent boats and stuff. And there was a ton of trails and hiking we could have done. It's a little warm, so I would go at a different time of year to do some of the hiking stuff.
Yeah.
Which would be pretty, but the drive wasn't bad. And it was a pretty drive through a lot of beautiful green, curvy.
I love a good road trip.
Curvy roads and stuff, which whenever we've been here for a long time, guys, it's Florida. Everything is flat, and most of the roads are just straight. There's not a lot of curvy ups and down, nothing. So we go other places, and I'm just like, woo!
Yeah, you're like, look at me go.
I feel like we're on like a roller coaster of the roads because you just forget how little you're like doing those types of motions around here because everything is just so flat and so not ups and downs or anything. But I do love a good road trip too. I would honestly love to just drive and then see stuff and be like, oh, what's that? And stop. But usually Andrew's just like, no, we're getting from point A to point B. There's no stopping. There's no stopping in between. So
that's funny because it sounds like my dad, but not at the same time. When we normally would drive to Trinity, we would drive from Southern California to Northern California. And when we were younger, we would do a big stop overnight, halfway.
Yeah.
We would all jump in the pool, have dinner, and then be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go there tomorrow. And we'd go to bed early and then get up and keep going, which was great. Now it's, let's just get there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. Well, now it's like 3 babies. And we're getting old. We don't want to sit anymore. Our butts are hurting. Let us get out and walk around, stuff like that. But It's always, let's just get there and hurry up.
Yeah.
But it's also like a 10 to 12 hour drive too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
To
yeah.
get there from my parents' home.
Yeah. Andrew also decided on that trip that we will not be driving that far in one day anymore.
Oh, he decided, he's like,
He
let's get there fast, but we're never going to do that
He
again.
decided, he was like, next, he's like, we're going full on halfway there and then the other half, which that's what we actually did on the way home. We stopped halfway on the way home.
Yeah.
So
that's always fun.
So yeah, that was a fun one. I also love a good tubing day.
Mm-hmm.
Like up here at one of the rivers, you can go tubing. They'll drive you up to the top of the river, give you a tube, throw you in, and then they pick you up at the end like 4 hours later.
That's awesome.
So fun.
Yeah.
Relaxing. There's something about floating. Just makes me happy.
Yeah.
You're
a floater.
I don't know why. I just love to float.
That's fun.
Let me float in the sunshine.
Because it's relaxing and you're getting vitamin D, your body's thriving.
It really is.
You're not overly heated because the water, you just need to do.
Yeah.
Good.
And you can like jump off and swim around. And it's fabulous.
Mm-hmm. Those are great days.
favorite.
I will say that. Those are awesome.
So,
yeah.
or just a nice beach day. I'll take one of those too.
Yeah.
Which we went to the beach yesterday and I was dragging the paddle boards. The anchor had come loose and was drifting. So I was dragging it back out to put it in. Totally got stung by a jellyfish.
Ooh.
On both of my butt cheeks.
Ooh. Like right across.
I was like, this is a spicy feeling. And then I was like, oh no. And then earlier I had got stung by one on my arm. We hadn't seen any all day.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were doing something and I was like, ah. And then I looked down and it was literally right in front of me. And I was like, ugh. And then I was like, there's one. And I started looking and I was like, there's one.
There's
one.
everywhere.
Everybody else was like, whatever. Nobody is concerned. Nobody else got stung. I was the only one. I was just like, and it's such an annoying feeling because it's just burning and itching and burning and you have to wait it out.
Mm-hmm. And it's on your butt. So what are you going to do? Just stand all day?
Yeah. So anyways.
You're like, pee on my butt.
Pee on my butt. No, I just moved to a different area and then the water felt so good. I don't know if you've been in the Gulf lately, but the temperature has definitely dropped a little bit. We have a visitor.
Hello.
Don't answer. Yoo-hoo.
Oh my God, that was really cute. He's never done that.
Some other fun ones that my kids have done in the past is during the summertime, they'll do backyard campouts.
Love that.
Where they set the tent up in the backyard. 90% of the time they end up back in the house. Mm-hmm. But there's been a few times they've made it through the night.
Ryan and I have done that in the past before Maverick. We would take the tent and go to his grandparents in Destin.
Yeah.
And they have their own private beach pretty much.
Yeah.
And we would take one side of it and then literally turn it into our oasis. We would put up our tent. We would bring a bonfire pit out. And then we have chairs, table, and we'd hang lights. It was so magical.
Oh, fun.
We would just Uber Eats whatever we wanted. And literally just
I love you're still close enough to get Uber Eats.
And there was a bathroom. She had like a bathroom
like
door connected for the outside if we ever needed it. So we would just
pool house.
Yeah, we would just go in and out. We could jump in the pool. It was great. And we had our boat right there. We did it for a weekend.
Yeah.
We would take the boat out, come back.
That's really
hang
fun.
out, and then go back out the next day. It was really great. We could watch sunset and sunrise. It was beautiful.
That's
It was
amazing.
a lot of fun. Yeah. But this was like a little bit before summer or after summer. It was too hot to do it.
To do it middle summer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's nasty out.
Yeah.
I have friends, when it's really hot in the summer, they'll set up their tent inside their house, just move the furniture, and then set up the tent. You can do little twinkle lights or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then all the kids and everybody sleeps in the tent inside the house.
So cute.
Which is smart because nobody wants to sleep in this heat.
No.
It's gross.
And especially when the sun hits it and then you're just baking in a tent.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
That's why around here, my kids are like, we should go camping. I was like, no, not right now. Like,
unless it's an RV.
Maybe in November, I would consider sleeping outside, but not right now.
Yeah.
This is not.
And the bugs.
The bugs and just laying in a puddle of sweat while you try and fall asleep.
Literally.
So, yeah.
No, I feel you on that one.
A good pool day or a good splash pad is always a nice.
That's exactly what we're doing after this.
Option.
I'm taking him to the splash pad.
Oh, nice.
I like taking him to the pool here. The only issue is recently, this weekend, he's been taking off his diaper in the pool and wanting to be naked.
Oh, no.
He did it multiple times. And he
feels
thinks
so nice.
Yeah,
I
it
want to
does.
swim like that too, bro.
I'm sure. Like I was sitting out sunbathing and Ryan and his cousin's husband were talking in the pool and Maverick was swimming around them and literally you just see a white butt swim behind them and I was like,
gosh.
Oh my God, his butt. I was like, where's his diaper? It was floating in the deep end and I was like, oh my gosh. Great. But he also wants to get into the lap pool over here,
Yeah.
which is totally fine. But they also do the swim lessons and people are doing
Are
things.
doing stuff.
And he wants to go to the middle and touch all the little plastic rings that separate each lap. And he just screams and kicks and it's not fun. So we don't really do that very often unless Ryan's here to help me.
Yeah. Well, because it just makes it exhausting.
It is exhausting.
Splash pads are fun though, because like, nobody's drowning in a
No.
splash pad.
No, he does drink the water, which
It's
everyone's
magical.
like, oh my God, he's drinking the water. Well, my kid does not have a very soft stomach, let's just say, because he has literally drank in that water
So
every
gross.
single time, gulping it. Not even, oops, it went in my mouth. He's like taking cups and drinking it, and he's going, and I'm like, and then he's like literally the only one that never gets diarrhea. Literally.
That's impressive.
I'm telling you.
Because there is a lot of chlorine in those.
My kid, I
So
swear to
much.
God, he has like a jail stomach.
So, jail stomach. I love it.
He could do anything and be totally
eat
fine.
whatever.
Yeah, and everyone's like, oh my God, my kid's sick. He's not feeling well. I'm like, Maverick's totally thriving.
Maverick's fine. He's gradually built up his chlorine
I
tolerance.
will say that we've always been the people, which people are like, oh my gosh, he's eating stuff off the floor, or he's, and I'm like, I don't care. He's literally drinking pond water at the moment. Like, I really don't care. Trust me, he's fine. So I think his immune system's pretty legit.
Well, technically pond water he could probably get more sick off of than
Yeah, like
splash pad water.
puddles that have been sitting there for days.
Like
that's what he does, and he sticks his whole face in
Giardia,
it.
I think, is the main one that you got to
wonderful.
get worried about.
Yeah, that's the brain one, right? Oh, that's horrifying.
I don't know.
I don't know. Sounds like it would be.
What is it? Giardia and Legionnaire's disease or something.
Yikes.
I don't know. There's a couple fun ones. So
Eek. Yeah, but love a good splash pad. Also takes his diaper off. What's new? And he loves sprinklers.
oh yeah, sprinklers are fun.
Mm-hmm. And
Listen, I love a good sprinkler too. I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
a few months ago, we all went on a walk, me and some friends and their kids, and literally the sprinklers were on one house and the kids were out walking while we were pushing their strollers. I'm like, running the sprinklers. And they were like, okay. And they were literally getting pelted in the face and they would like
Oh my
run
gosh.
right in the front. And they're like, and they were just soaking wet and it was so much fun.
Although around here, our sprinklers smell nasty.
They are really gross.
because it's not potable water. It's like
No, it's black water
it's
or
like
something.
black.
Who
It's
knows?
something. But my kids always, when we first moved here, my kids are like, gross. When anybody's sprinklers would be on, be like, it's disgusting out there. It smells like butt chicken.
Ew.
Which I'm like, I don't even know what butt chicken is, but
I don't want to smell it.
I think that's probably what butt chicken smells like is those nasty sprinklers. So I don't know if I'd run through those ones, but from the hose, I would run through those ones.
Oh yeah, he definitely runs through it all. We also have really great blow up swimming pools and little fun at home, I guess, splash pads and stuff.
Yeah.
They're just so big, and Ryan doesn't want to kill the grass. And I'm like, fuck the grass. It's summertime and it's hot. Blow it up and put it out there.
I know. I want to have one of those parties where everybody brings their own mini pool or
Oh yeah.
one of those. We had one in Virginia. We lived on the farm. It was just like a super large Tupperware bucket, but you could fit 2 people in it and it was deep. So we would just fill that up and let the kids swim in it like it was a pool.
Yeah.
And it gets super dirty, but it's easy. You just dump it out and refill it. And you don't have to worry about any chemicals. But I was like, I would love to have a party where everybody just brings one of those. Mm-hmm. We just sit them in the backyard, fill them up, and then just drink a shit ton of mimosas or seltzers or something.
Oh, for sure. One of my girlfriends did that, but in wintertime. And it was like, bring your own pool because we're going to watch a movie. And they set up like a projector in their yard. And people brought swimming pools and stuff. And then we just all brought blankets and pillow and like got snugly in the pools.
Oh,
it was awesome.
So fun.
It was really fun.
That's a fun idea.
Yeah, it was like a wintertime one. She was like, just bring a floating device of some sort. Bring a pool, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And it was great.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it was super cute. And it was very comfy. And we watched Coco.
Oh,
and it was amazing.
Cute.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's a fun idea.
It was a fun one for the wintertime.
Well, what have you been cooking this week?
What have I been cooking? I cooked Chinese noodles yesterday, which I literally ate all day long. I did sauteed veggies. I even added pineapple because I love when we go to like a Mongolian barbecue or something and they have pineapple there. I'm like, hell yeah, throw all the pineapple. One whole bowl is going to be pineapple and then the rest will be like the noodles and the veggies. I did that yesterday and that was delicious. And then I brought some to work with me last night and I was like, oh, I need sauce. And I had sweet sweet chili sauce.
Yeah.
And I was like, screw it, that sounds delicious. And it was so good.
I love it. A little sweet and salty action.
Yeah, it was really, really tasty.
The other day I was making a meatloaf.
Ooh,
which
Ryan loves meatloaf.
I like meatloaf too, but I always forget to make it. I had that, and then I had these microwave potatoes that were all gratin. I got the meatloaf in the oven, and then I went to put the potatoes in, and as I opened the little thing, I noticed there was like a spot of mold on the bottom side of the potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I had to pivot. And I was like, okay, dang it. So those go in the trash. So then I'm in the pantry again looking around, and I had a thing of gnocchi. So I was like, technically those are made out of potatoes will get close enough. So I did the gnocchi, but I boiled them and then I threw them in a pan to give them a little brown or crisp, which was not super successful. I did that with so much garlic.
Yum.
I was smashing the garlic as the pan was heating up. I just got out of control. I probably had 8 cloves of garlic. It was a pile, and it was only one small thing of gnocchi. And I threw it in the pan, and I was like, oh no.
Let's just go with it.
And so I threw in some other spice. I think I did some thyme and some red pepper flakes and salt and pepper, whatever. But it was a very aggressive garlic gnocchi, but it was really good. I threw a little bit of cream in at the end to give it a little sauciness. But that with the meatloaf and the corn was a really nice combo.
That sounds delicious.
And Andrew loves garlic, so he wasn't upset about it at all. And I feel like we were really boosting our immune systems.
With that garlic?
With the garlic. I was like, ooh. Yeah, extremely garlicky gnocchi was
I
for
love
the
good
win.
garlic. I will say that.
Yeah.
The more garlic, the better. When we were in college, we used to try and do ginger shots. And I swear my boyfriend at the time wanted to kill us all because he literally would just put cloves of garlic and chunks of ginger. That's it. And it would burn our throats. But he's like, our immune system will be amazing. I'm like, I can't breathe. So sorry about this munchkin over here, but I don't know what he was doing.
So yeah, let us know what you guys like to do for the summertime.
Yeah, give us some summertime ideas or trips or things to do with young children or no children and like a date night, summertime, something.
Or any fun summertime traditions you have.
Hi.
Some summertime traditions. Hit us up. Let us know.
Yeah, give us some ideas or any great food that you guys do in the summertime. We're going down slowly.
Okay, gotta go. Things are falling apart.
We're going down very quick.
Have a great week. We'll see you next time.
Adios.
Bye-bye. And that, party people, wraps up another delightful episode of Parties to Playdates.
We hope you're leaving with a smile, a story, and maybe a tip or two.
Remember, life's journey is better shared with a friend.
And we're so grateful to be part of yours.
If you enjoyed today's chat, don't forget to rate and subscribe to our show.
Your support keeps our community growing and our stories flowing. We want to hear from you. Please send us your thoughts, ideas, and questions to partiestoplaydates@gmail.com. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Parties to Playdates.
Until next time, keep embracing the chaos and finding the joy.
Take care and stay connected, party people.
Bye for now, and don't forget to laugh a little extra today.
Bye.